Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Please subscribe, like, turn on notifications. Be $500 ready if you're gonna DM me for jewelry. What else? I think that's it. Today's message, short and to the point. Your hard work does pay off. You might not see it. You might be getting blessed in other ways, health. People just recognize you as a good person. That's pretty good. You know, yeah, I think that like God knows what he's doing, and sometimes we don't, although we don't see it. It's definitely worth it, and you just gotta keep moving forward, right? Keep moving forward, hang in there, be vigilant, stay in prayer, stay next to his word, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm kind of freelancing the video today, freestyling the video like always, I guess. Oh, here we go. I remember now. So like, other than what God has to offer for us, there's not really much to talk about sometimes. NASCAR, like for example, NASCAR. I was watching NASCAR for a little bit, and I've been blessed where my teams all have been, like, for the most part, like real hitters, to the real hitters, right? And it's crazy, like Chris Hamilton winning 6 or 7, 8 titles. I lost count. And it gets to the point where you get numb. You're like, oh damn, like imagine just your person you look to for golf is like the best of all time, and you're like, it's just normal for you to win. It's kind of crazy, kind of numbing in a sense. So in a way, it gives you kind of perspective of like time to appreciate other things, type of thing, I think. Because you're so like in free state. Like you're in, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me where like I'm in the state of like, oh, this is normal, winning, or winning in the sense of like your team winning. Maybe you're not in life. Life is crazy, right? Life is up and down. But yeah, it kind of gives you a little bit of perspective. I'm sure not all participants, all fans feel the same way, of course, but yeah, like art. Is there a greater artist than God? Design, like, I don't know. Everything seems to be lined up with the way, some design or certain things, art or point of views. I don't know how to explain it. God is so good. Like, sometimes it feels like you just gotta simplify things, because it gets so complex. You get to a point where everything's so complex that sometimes it's better, less is better. Less is more, type of thing. And when I would see people balling out of control, still do, and they would say stuff like that, I would be like, you're lying, right? Like, I didn't believe them. And then now, like, we're still on this journey where we want more, and I've never heard anyone say they have too much money. But overall, the sense of like, you just want simple. It's kind of like when you have so many options that you look at your options and you go back to like, less is more, right? Of course, not for everyone, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you were in my shoes, and everyone has a point of view, is what I'm trying to say. Everyone has a perspective, point of view, and expresses it how they feel or would like to. But at the end of the day, if you hit a milestone in your life where you feel like it's not the same for you anymore, the way you think, carry yourself, and should be around others because of God's grace, and it kind of gives you like, I don't know, God gives you foresight in going around certain problems and aspects in your life where you're like, yeah, this is a problem, but I mean, there's other greater, bigger problems out in the world. Goes back to what I was gonna originally talk about, which is every parking lot, like I'm at a store right now, every second, like there's 5 parkings. These 5 parkings should have minimum 3 stations of trash and recyclable places. So it should be trendy where I'm like right now I have can, right? So instead of me just going just to the gas station, I should be able to I should have not every single parking lot, but every second parking lot of a location, like supermarket, gas stations, bus stops, like full size trash bags. Just make it fashionable for you to have trash bags available. Have them be Wi-Fi or whatever you may want to call it, where it detects a certain line that's full, and then you have somebody working on it to go and pick it up. Go and, I'm sure the recycling one wouldn't be as full, right? But it gives you an option to just, I see people throwing trash out in the street sometimes, and it's like, it's kind of crazy. And like, I definitely see the function of like trash cans, nice ones at least, or something built where you're like, this is somewhere I could go and dispose of something and not necessarily just fill up the gas station's trash bags. And they're small, they're really hard to get into, you make them wide and things like that. And just normalize recycling, normalize like options for you to dispose properly, because then people just throw it out on the freeway or whatever it may be. Will it stop people from doing that? Probably not, but I'm saying like it would incentivize people to be like, there's trash just everywhere, why wouldn't I just park really quick, pass by, boom, here's a trash can. It would create jobs for people to change them as well. Again, you want to probably do the Wi-Fi thing, so that way people stay busy, or it creates jobs for people who are cleaning. I mean, if you pay me really well and I'm going around cleaning stuff like that and I needed the job, I would do it, try it out. And obviously you just, good job, and help things stay clean. As it is, things are pretty clean, especially most of the areas I go to, but it would definitely add a somewhat of a benefit. Cost wise, that's a whole different topic, conversation I probably won't even try to get into. I could be completely wrong on this, by the way. People would be like, oh, it's too many trash cans. I could be wrong on that, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's like the best time for you to, I don't know, sometimes if you have the time to innovate or try to innovate something, your opinion may spark something to catapult a situation into its new state. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to help out if I see an issue that could be added to, helped on, whatever. I gotta go. I'm keeping this real short. I'm kind of cold. I'm hungry. I should have been eating this. These are like little potato wedges from Jack in the Box, and as you can see, they're pretty loaded. Fellas, all I gotta say really quickly is that gotta be careful with these ladies. It gets complicated. And we as men have to step up to the plate. Because if we don't step up to the plate, it's like when you have an option to do something, but you don't do it. Not doing it, it's still choosing. It's You could do or not do, and not choosing between them is still choosing. You're not doing it. And I don't know, there's consequences for it. You know, we all get older, we all, you know, go through our phases, but when your time runs out, if your time runs out, when your time runs out, I don't know, sometimes you can't go back in time. You know, you gotta learn. But at a certain point in time, we all kind of like should have an idea of what we're doing, because if not, it's gonna cost us with it's gonna cost us. I'm gonna end this video with that. Potato wedges, fire, extra cheese. And if you guys have a video suggestion, let me know. I probably won't, you know, probably could talk about it maybe. And see you guys on the next video.